The gang's all here.
The gang's all here.
And he is as filthy as usual. Actually, he's not. No, he is. He's still pretty bad. Man.
Yeah, we need to.
I tried to brush him yesterday, and I got a lot of the smaller ones, but all these big clumps, I think we're just going to have to either
cut out, or
one of us is going to have to hold him so he doesn't move, and then...
Like this?
Yeah, like that.
What do you think? I think he'd be okay with that. Well, the holding part.
Yeah, that part of it. Yeah.
All right.
I think these things are ready to go into something bigger.
Oh my goodness, Levi has her ball.
Oh, that's not good.
I took it.
Okay, good.
Good boy. Yes, I need to replant.
Yeah, these guys need to get into something bigger.
Yep. We're gonna have so much kale. This is all kale.
Oh, good. I like kale.
So excited.
Kale's yummy.
Yeah. It's funny, I planted the most of that and almost every single one came up.
Good.
That was surprising.
Yeah, it's too bad about this stuff over here or whatever this was supposed to be.
Yeah, it was a couple different herbs didn't come up.
Herbs, yeah.
So the chives, only one came up.
Oh.
Just one chive out of these 2 rows.
Yeah.
And then
we'll just have to direct.
The rosemary didn't come up hardly at all, only a couple. So yeah, we'll have to just direct sow.
Just direct sow.
Because I really want a lot of rosemary. I love rosemary. I love how big it gets, but it just takes so long to get big. Oh, our flower's gone.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I had. No, there's one over there.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. What are these?
Peonies.
Peonies? The one peony that... There's one that's coming up over here, but it's so heavy, it's just on the ground. This right here. Oh, there's a bee in it. Nope, that's a spider. But, oh, there's another one coming up.
Yeah, we've got so many peony plants. They're everywhere.
How come there's always so many ants on peonies?
I don't know, but that's like the one thing I remember from my childhood was my favorite, fondest memory was me thinking my mom was going to be so proud of me for cutting her a beautiful bouquet of flowers. And I cut her a beautiful bouquet of peonies because they were all along our back porch. And I just got yelled at because there was ants all over the dining room table. Oh well. Oh well. Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
I was going to try to lay out the design, try to see if we can make the 3 nets fit.
Why is the second one open, honey?
I don't know, honey, because it's open.
That's not good.
That's really not good. Let's see how many chickens we've lost. They're all in there, right? We had 5 barnyards.
Yep.
And we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Oops. Huh. They're like, we're good chickens. We're going to stay right where we feel safe.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is,
I wonder how long that's been open.
Well, I mean, we were out here working
last night
before the storm came in.
Whew.
To try to put up these nets and figure out how to position them. So, phew, we got lucky on that one. Lucky, no predators, they didn't escape.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, that's cool. So one of the things we did this weekend, actually we just did this yesterday, is I ordered Premier One fencing, and these are their semi-permanent fencing solutions. So they have a fencing, electrified fencing that is lighter weight than this, that you can move on a daily basis. These are pretty heavy gauge. They have some really thick steps here, and these are meant to be moved maybe monthly, twice a month, monthly, semi-permanent. So we're trying to figure out a layout for the fence so each of the 3 coops can have their own individual run, but still maximizing the space per coop. And this middle one is the problem because the side ones can go out to the side. The middle one either is just one long straight one, or we thought maybe we would do like a T We're trying to figure it out.
Yeah, give it a long skinny run, but give it a little bit of width on the end for them. And then, of course, giving them some shade and some...
Yeah, access to this tree for some fun.
Yeah, for fun, and also for if there's aerial predators, so that we have a little bit of spot. But man, it's...
Yeah, I think we just lay it out on paper, because each of them are 16 stakes, so they can figure out how to...
And how... What is it? 6 foot? 5 foot?
4 foot.
That's only 4 foot?
48 inches.
Long between stakes?
Oh, between, I don't know how long between the stakes. I'm sorry, I didn't mean
yeah,
tall. I don't know how long. It might be 5 feet. Because if that's 4 feet, it might even be 6 feet. No, it's probably 5 feet.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to think, because if we have, what did you say, 18 stakes?
16.
16 stakes at 5 foot apiece, that'll help us with how, because we just measure down and back is what we need to make sure we have enough, because it's going to have to close here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Yep.
I think we might need one more.
Yeah, we might.
Or we'll have to make this smaller.
Yeah.
But because these guys have a nice area.
Yeah.
It's just trying to get the middle ones a nice area.
Yep.
Oh man, it's already toasty.
Yeah, I know. The weather is here. The hot weather is here.
Yeah, it's already starting. All right, so happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers out there. Hope everyone had a fabulous weekend.
We had a busy weekend. Busy, not busy.
Yeah.
And another busy, not busy.
Yeah, I think that's kind of common. We're getting better at relaxing. Oh, look at all this.
Yeah, what are those things? I see these things all over the place. These black and yellow, like centipede type things. I'm trying to get no shadow.
Are they caterpillars or centipedes?
Oh, they might be caterpillar. I don't know.
I think they're caterpillars.
Yeah, that could be.
But I don't know. Yeah, we see them all the time.
I don't want to walk through.
Okay.
I don't really have a desired or like a target in mind of where to go. I was just trying to stay away from some of the heavy vegetation for now.
Okay.
Okay, so here's brain fart. What did we do this weekend?
Did the fence.
Yeah.
Oh, you did all the gravel.
Oh, that's what it was.
French drain.
Yeah, well, I have to finish that up today. Maybe finish that up today. At least get some more gravel. Yeah, so we went into town and we got 2 tractor bucket full scoops of 3/4 limestone gravel and started filling in the French drain because the trench was... What's with all this green stuff we didn't plant?
Yeah, that's annoying.
Was starting to fill up with dirt and debris and stuff that's just not good for the French drain.
Yeah.
So I scooped all of that stuff out, or shoveled it all out into the French drain. It got halfway filled, like half of it's fully filled.
Yeah.
I want to go in the barn really quick.
Okay.
So I'm hoping to go back into town today and get another 2 scoops. That's about all of our, that's about the extent of the weight that our truck will take, is 2 scoops, safely at least. And then I don't know if I'll have time today or tonight to unload it or not, depending on the weather and some other things I have going on that need to be finished today. What is this stuff?
Levi's inside of the...
Yeah. We got, I don't even know what this stuff is, but we got an ailanthus growing in the corner of the barn here. That's not cool. Do I have cell signal? Well, so we did that, and then I also started trying to scoop the gravel that's on the ground, where when the truck emptied the pea gravel and it broke the what is that stuff called?
The landscape fabric, but this we actually use driveway fabric.
Driveway fabric, yeah. I started shoveling some of that stuff out of there so we can pull the fabric back into place and then put the rock back in there.
Yeah, we need to do that.
Yeah.
We can show, so as we've been remodeling and as we've been cleaning out the house, there's been stuff we've wanted to keep. So we've been stacking it in here. So I think a lot of people are curious what our plans with all the bookshelves are. We like the bookshelves. They were really well built.
Yes, they were.
Very nice plywood. But they were just built and they're separate. Each one is its own separate piece. So we kept all the bookshelves. We've been using, this will answer another question too that people have had, is those planters that we planted seeds in. What are those? Where did you find those? Well, I think they're old tobacco starts. We have a ton of these. They're just styrofoam. And so we're using those to hold the bookshelves off the ground so that water, because water comes rushing through here because it's on a slant.
And there's no gutters.
And yeah, it just comes pouring through. So we have everything raised up. We have the kitchen cabinets that we kept as well because they're in good condition. And so we figured we would use those either in a cabin or in a shop or something else. So, and then we kept the sink and a couple doors. So this is where we're kind of storing things for now as we're not using it. We don't plan on putting most of this back into the house that it came out of. It'll be for other projects down the road, but we're keeping it. We're not getting rid of all of that stuff. So I think that I'm sure that people had some questions, and then all the shelves, and then even some of like is that quarter round? Yeah,
quarter round, yeah.
So things that we know we could use on other projects we're keeping.
Yeah, this quarter round will be for the edges of the bookshelves. Yeah.
Yep. So that's what that's what we're using over here, and then we still have some wood and some materials that we kept and that we moved with us when we first originally moved here on the other end of the barn.
Yeah, the stuff that we lined
the pod
with.
Yep, and then
the walls and the floor of the pod.
Everything in the middle is kind of stuff that we just haven't had a chance to go through. It's not really a huge priority. We dig through it every now and again when we know we need some stuff, and we know it's in here.
Yeah, you know what? These old core batteries, we can take those to Walmart and get like $10 for them.
Nice.
Yeah. You know, one of those, if we think about it before we go into town things.
Which is our biggest dilemma. Yeah. And this bench isn't in too bad a shape. It just has one broken board. But
I love this huge door here.
Yes.
This huge barn door.
We had originally, before we remodeled, the way the house was original with the huge opening to that bedroom before we made it a 2-bedroom.
Right.
We thought about cleaning this up.
And making it a sliding.
And making a slider, and that would have covered that huge opening.
That would have been cool. I think that's for this right here.
I think so too.
It's for this opening. And then the door that's there now, half of it is here.
Yeah.
Broken. Yeah, I think it's for this.
And this
here.
Old metal slider I love, but it has seen better days. It's rusted completely through in both of the arms, and then...
Nothing a little Bondo won't fix, right?
Yeah, you know.
Right.
Well, maybe.
I mean, maybe, but...
You could probably peel it down.
Oh, you know what? I didn't know that we had this. This would be good to pull behind the...
Lawnmower?
Yeah, thank you. And this would help level. Smooth things out.
Yep.
It's like a drag or something. If the lawnmower can pull it, it'd be interesting to see.
Yeah. Yep.
Interesting.
Lots of interesting stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, so today, beyond getting gravel, I'm also going to try to schedule an appointment for Kinsley to have the x-rays done for her hips, and then also the skin graft thing. I just want to get that done and kind of see where we're at with that. Okay. And then we have a video posting tonight, so I need to make a thumbnail for that and get that ready. So I think it's going to be one of those days where it's lots of little busy work things, but not very productive, but things that need to get done. Well, this is interesting. What happened here?
The dog's probably digging in it?
Yeah, but it looks like, oh, that's right, it did. So we piled not all, but a huge pile of these pieces that were splinters of trees, big chunks of mulch, when our neighbor Dan was helping us with the food plot over there. He scraped it all up onto this pile. This was our burn pile from when Matthew was out clearing this area. And we put it all there and it caught on fire again. And it looks like it burned this stuff. And then something's been up here digging. I wonder if it's the dogs.
Probably.
Yeah.
Because they're constantly bringing charcoal to
Yeah.
wood and eating it. I don't think we ever have to worry about our dogs getting worms.
Because they're always eating.
They're always, well, we worm them monthly.
Well, yeah.
But also, they're constantly eating charcoal and things like that, so.
I wonder, we should probably be able to give that stuff to the pigs, couldn't we?
Yeah, we should give charcoal to the pigs to help with to make sure that they stay dewormed. We give the sheep and the pigs garlic on a pretty regular basis, and some other, natural ways of worming.
So many bugs.
Yeah, the bugs are
Ow! Okay, let's
really bad.
one right in my eyeball.
So,
Excuse me for yelling in your guys' ear. Sorry. So, garlic.
yeah, so we do garlic and, oh, gross,
Yeah.
buddy. But, yeah, the bugs are out in full force today.
Oh my gosh, did you hear Richard this morning?
Well, crowing.
Yes. So, remember how Sir Crows-a-Lot used to stand underneath your side of the
The bedroom
window and
Yes.
just crow in the morning and say, hey, it's time to get up?
Yep.
Now, Richard is doing that at the stairs of the RV. So, this morning,
He's like, come feed my ladies.
yeah, he was sitting there just crowing just right there at the stairs, and finally I had enough, so I got out and walked outside, and it's like I shooed him along, and he's like, he was not happy about it, but just like, Richard, like seriously, why are you crowing at the stairs at us? I'll feed you when I'm ready, buddy.
I think they're boycotting your no feeding in the morning.
Yeah, I've stopped not feeding them in the morning, because what happens is they
just follow you all day long.
that, and when I'm feeding the dogs, they surround the dogs and they try to eat the dog food.
Oh.
So, and then, Winston's good about it. He's like, okay, well, here, have my food.
Yeah.
Levi's like, I really don't like this whole thing. And he kind of, shoos them away.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll just feed them. Just give them a little bit.
It's pretty common with livestock guardian dogs where they're like, okay, just eat my food.
Yeah. Winston's so sweet about it. He's just like, okay. Hey, what's that?
Oh, that's a big hole.
That's a big hole.
All right. Trying to think of anything else.
Yes, I think I need to make a log of things we do on the weekend so I can talk about it, because I get brain farts when I'm doing these videos.
Yeah.
Like, what did we do? I know we did something. Come on, Pop-Pops, let's go. Man,
Yeah, it's
the
already,
bugs.
we can't take them for too long of a walk. It's already too warm.
I know.
Oh, look at this big shed.
Whoa.
Speaking of snakes,
Whoa.
let's see, that one's,
That's recent, too.
yeah, it's still wet.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
All right, so those of you who wonder if we have snakes, yes.
That's almost as tall as you.
That's a good 5-footer.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah, and
nice find.
that's very fresh. You can feel it's still wet.
Wow.
Oh,
Well, what do you think of that?
Leva's like, I don't like that.
Oh, you know what? This is pretty close to the chickens, too.
Yeah, and the chickens were open. We should probably go check the coop, make sure there's no snakes in the coop.
Yeah. Oh, come on, bugs. Seriously.
Yeah, we haven't had, knock on wood, any issues so far with...
Not yet. I keep checking the chicken coop, at the areas where the chickens lay. Seeing if there's any snake activity in there, but I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, because that's a pretty good sized steak, so...
Yeah, that was huge.
Yeah, you can see how
we
close
have to go around.
we are to the snake,
Yeah.
or to the chicken habitat.
Yeah, so now I hear these guys, along with Richard, crowing in the morning.
Yep.
It's pretty funny. They're little adolescent
Their attempts.
at crowing.
Yeah. And we had just mowed not even 2 weeks ago. That's how quickly things are growing. So I'm gonna have to go back out and mow again. It might be a nightly thing where we just get different areas to keep it down, where we don't plan on putting
this big grapevine right here, or maybe this is honeysuckle vine.
I think it's actually Virginia creeper.
You think so?
Well, isn't that what's climbing up the tree right there?
Yeah.
Because that's what we pulled down.
Well, that vine, whether it's creeper, grape, or honeysuckle, that was up in this tree right here. When we were trying to put this net up, we had to pull it down because it was in the way. Just kept pulling and pulling and pulling.
Yeah. They didn't like their broccoli.
No. Well, one of the broccoli heads was completely, like all of the floret part of it
Was eaten out.
was eaten out. Yeah, eaten off, and the stalk just
yeah, that
remained.
one over there.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
I don't see anything either. Hi, boys and lady. There's one girl in here.
I don't see anything in here. We need to get them some more wood chips.
Yeah. I want to put a compost pile in there for them. And some more chips for them.
Yeah, I've churned that one 3 times. The one that
is with the roosters.
Yeah. And this one's ready to go. Once we get the, I have to reorder the
latches.
The latches, yeah, because they said that they were delivered, but they weren't delivered.
Yeah, our mailman doesn't like to actually look at addresses. Our neighbors get our mail more frequently than we get our mail.
That's a little exaggeration, but it does happen.
It's pretty frequent.
It does happen often.
It's very frequent.
We should just switch up the mailboxes and so we get the right one.
Yeah, and so we'll call them every once in a while. We're like, hey, and then we'll swing by, and they'll be just like, last time there was like 5 or 6 boxes sitting out there. It's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yep, what is it?
Yeah, it sounded, I think it's cars from the neighbors.
Yeah.
Speaking of cars.
Yeah, should we just sell this thing?
Yeah. We don't have keys for it, and I don't think it runs.
Well, there's 2 components of the engine sitting inside the passenger seat.
Oh, okay, so definitely doesn't run.
Nope. What is it, a Golf GT or a Golf?
Yeah, it's a little Volkswagen.
Just a Volkswagen. Is it a Volkswagen Golf? Is that what it is?
I don't remember. I think it's a Volkswagen something or other.
It's a Golf GL. It's a little, it needs a, it needs a wash.
The only door that opens is the back hatch.
Yeah.
The other doors are all locked, and I'm not climbing through it.
No.
To open the doors.
No, this would be posted on Craigslist or Marketplace and
come get it.
Come get it. $500. So I'm sure there's collectors that would love to restore it.
Yeah, it needs a lot of TLC.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah. So is your just normal work day for you?
It's a busy one. It's a unlikely Monday. Normally my Mondays are pretty chill, but I got a whole bunch of new events that got added to my calendar that I'm planning for. All of a sudden, everyone wants to do events, and they want to do them in June, and I'm like, really? Ooh.
We're almost halfway through May.
We're getting pretty close to that deadline there. So, yeah, it's a busy day for me. But.
Okay, well, busy for you, busy for me.
Yep. Busy for the doggies. I'm sure they, Oh, you can tell this is a Levi thing.
Oh, I saw somebody was planting, it was saying, I was watching Growing Little Country Homestead's video last night. And he takes his bones and he buries them between his plants in his beds.
Interesting.
Yeah, so since we get a nice collection of bones from
the animals,
Levi finding them all throughout the property.
Yep.
We now have an infinite source of calcium for our plants.
And all the eggshells.
And eggshells, yeah, that's true.
I have a whole bag full of eggshells that I've baked off and saved to plant with the tomatoes and the other stuff. So that's a goal. An upcoming goal is to get the starts replanted and separated. And then we're gonna need some more soil. because I don't think we're going to be digging in the ground too terribly much over there. We're not thinking the soil's in that great a condition.
No.
So
just top it with, like, make rows and then fill it with compost and plant in that.
Yeah. Kind of that row or no dig mentality, but in a bigger plot. We'll see. And then we still have this to finish. As soon as we can finish this, then we'll be able to get all of our raised beds planted.
Yeah. Well, before we end it here, I'll show you. So this is the gravel I've talked about, filled up half of the trench all the way to the top here, and then this is what it looked like before. Things just start filling up in this, which is not good. All of this mud, this clay is not good for the perforated pipe inside the drain, or inside the French drain. So got it halfway filled. I'll finish hopefully the rest of it today. So. All right, babe, let's let them go. I'll let you get back to work. I'll get to work.
Take care.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.